Hello, this is Carillion, and welcome to episode 10 of my Let's Play Mass Effect 3 as Carillion Shepherd a Vanguard on Insanity difficulty. We are coming on here to get the Prothean. I have figured out the codes and whatnot, so I should now be able to open them. Let's see how that goes.
I'm transmitting the signal.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it. Cerberus has heavy forces incoming. We'll need to hold this position.
So, let us see what we can do. You do that and that.
Here they come!
We have more coming. Can you catch them before they hop up? Throw your thing up here and shoot them. Oh no, I need you up. I'm pretty badly hurt too. Let's go ahead and send it. Go ahead and vortex over here again. I'll use the speed over here. More dudes. Oh, there's quite a few. Oh my goodness, they are really? Okay, well eventually I'm sure I'll have to do it again anyway. Yes. How are we doing for ammo? 81 shots. If they get that close, it's a serious problem because grenades are a thing. Okay.
Taking casualties.
Woohoo!
Looks like we've got a second to catch our breath.
Or set up preparations for the next wave.
Do we have ammo anywhere?
Has the life pod ended stasis mode?
It should not be much longer. We should look for ways to hamper the enemy's approach.
I can lay down a singularity to block enemy access.
Yes, you can. Sure, apparently I need to do that. Alpha singularity.
Heavy mech inbound!
Oh my goodness. That's... and a bunch of these dudes. Okay. Okay. You warp it. Do that.
Taking cover.
Okay, we need... that was not good. We have man down. Who's the man we need? Do that. I need to run to this building and look for ammo. They're both down. Oh, that's bad. Okay, everyone get up. Takes a second. This is a big way. Okay. That hurt. Do that. Okay.
Take him out.
I need you to do that and that. Oh, she's down? That is incredibly detrimental. Where is he? There he is. You just have to not die. Do you have anything that works on it? Oh, you can warp him now. Good. Oh, that hurt. Okay. Okay.
There.
Wow.
You can open the life pod now.
Well, that's good. Because... Ow, we were down to 30 bullets. Any more bullets might be left around somewhere? Nope. Hopefully that's it. The Atlases did not get easier than the Emirs. Although, we'll get better at fighting. Okay, what do we have?
There, you've got it. Goddess.
It looks like
It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness. Be careful, he's confused.
Yes, he is. He also seems very uncoordinated.
Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes.
No, the bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online. Those soldiers are still alive.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire. Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now.
So only this one was spared.
Neutron bombardment underway. The bunker is secure. Commander traffic.
What is left of it? A few hundred people. How am I to rebuild an empire from that?
Further adjustments may be necessary. The neutron purge compromised the facility.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You'll remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods. I need the few that are left.
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
I will be more than that.
Huh. That would suck.
How many others?
Just you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So you were reading me, while I was seeing...
Our last moments. Our failure.
It wasn't a failure. It was more than like anyone else had ever done.
Your people did everything they could. They never gave up. And I could use some of that commitment now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Asari. Human. Synthetic. This is not a good beginning.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Then we will see.
Apparently he's not into shaking hands. Okay. Got a little grim there for a few moments when we were taking care of the Atlas. But other than that,
Living Prothean.
That's correct, Admiral. But he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
Shepard, I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on my way.
she has terrible time with traffic.
What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
Welcome to the army.
But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans.
We can trust him. I'm a good guy.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
That depends on you. I can sense fear in you, anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons.
Yes. Which... You found one. You saw it all. our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
It's Commander. And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Now we have your plans for the device. We're going to build it.
Device?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst?
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art: killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits: bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist.
You guys can leave. Lest he decides to
Those
get
who
them
share
from
my
you.
purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
That's pretty black and white there.
Nothing in our fight against the Reapers has been that cut and dried.
Because you still have hope that this war will end with your honor intact.
I do.
Stand in the ashes of 1 trillion dead souls and ask the ghosts if honor matters. This silence is your answer.
How poetic.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the device?
No, it contains only pain. But I will help you fight. And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
If you don't mind, I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Here it comes.
I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry?
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
What do you know of the device?
Is there anything more you can tell us about this device your people were trying to build?
We heard only stories. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never saw it?
By that point, the Empire was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
You have a lot of eyes. What are your sensory abilities? You also have like 4 noses.
We've never seen a species with this sensory ability you have.
Oh, sorry, it's a touching thing.
It was common among my people, imparting experience through touch, the chemistry of life. Complicated ideas could be absorbed in seconds.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
It does explain the beacons.
I'm beginning to understand the beacons a bit more.
Later, we developed technology to harness our ability. Information could be stored in certain objects through touch. Memory has its own biomarker, its own chemistry, as do knowledge and skills. The beacons could remember these things.
Things like Reaper invasions.
Yes, I can still sense the turmoil in you, witnessing the extinction of our empire. The fabric of your being was forever marked that day.
What's up with your room?
So could you read something about this room?
There was liquid, a form of incubation. The DNA of a Krogan who lived here. He was powerful, prone to violence.
I'm impressed. His name was Grunt.
And if he were my enemy, I would have given him a wide berth. There is great strength in his genes.
Tell me about your civilization.
Liara here would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What was Prothean civilization like?
Yes, I've always wondered, what sort of government did you have, and can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps the...
We are dead now. What does it matter?
I'm sorry. Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
Sorry, I accidentally paused. As I was saying before that...
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
We were one empire composed of many subjects. All eventually called themselves Prothean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
You enslaved the galaxy?
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
Any could oppose us if they wished. And if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried. None succeeded.
I had no idea Protheans were so... severe.
It was by necessity. Very early we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled against us.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. It was decided the only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
For a time. The Metacon War. We were turning the tide. Until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago, in ways we could never imagine.
Which would be a sad finding. Why were you in stasis?
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final Vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes. Under my leadership, a new Prothean empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion. But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
And if it worked, you'd have enslaved me?
Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option. You would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing our ancestors?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire. But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive to harvest.
Well, thank you. I think.
And they did, apparently. Tell me more about your war with the Reapers.
What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
I met Vigil on Ilos.
Several years ago, we found a Prothean VI that called itself Vigil on the planet Ilos. He was the caretaker of a research project.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of a civilization before us, the Inusanon. If our scientists did have a research facility, whatever they were doing was secret.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the records so the Reapers couldn't find them.
The scientists eventually went into cryogenic stasis.
More of my people survived?
No, but they did stop the Reapers from taking control of the Citadel in this cycle. It delayed their invasion.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
How'd you fight the Reapers?
How did your people wage war against the Reapers?
Attrition. We fought them system by system, planet by planet, city by city. Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated, converted, then turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
And why do you lose in the end?
Why do you think your own cycle lost the war?
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conformed to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of time.
I'm happy to say our cycle is different. Most races cooperate, but they still remain unique.
Then it may be your only hope.
Adios for now.
Thank you for talking with me. I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
This has been amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved.
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies. Commander, you may count on me. I am known as Javik.
Then welcome aboard the Normandy, Javik.
Okay, we have our new person. Ooh, we got a particle rifle. I'm not sure that's the gun I want to go with, but I will definitely give it a try. You have nothing new. We're gonna go talk to some people and see. Is there anything in here?
Have you seen our newest crew member?
You mean the biggest story in 50,000 years that I can in no way talk about?
So you have seen him. Just wondering.
You know, in the old days, they didn't have automatic cameras. Reporters had to cake on the makeup.
Ah, the wonders of technology, I guess. Okay, we'll go talk to actual crew members. We've already talked to one, so we'll go talk to the other two. And I guess that's the other three. Two are this way. We also need to go talk to what's his name in the basement?
Excellent find, Commander. The information network terminal has been updated.
We found something. What do we get? To avoid the risk of not remote drones have been set to study the salvage remains of the Reaper drone. The drones can dig in the alter hull, scanning the circuits for tech that will increase the speed at which tech back companies can be fired. Online accounts offer a wide merchant discount for choosing the safe route. So we can get money or recharge. We're going with the power cooldown. I think I have enough money to buy everything under the sun before it matters anyways. Prothean entry. The things this Prothean must have seen if they had the technology to preserve someone over 50,000 years, no wonder they were capable of building things like the device on Mars. We must give him the time to get his bearings, but goddess, when will we get another chance to learn so much about the civilization?
A Prothean. A living, breathing Prothean right below me.
He's not what I expected.
Me neither. He was a little cold when I tried to talk. I understand the shock of waking up again. His species gone. But a Prothean, Shepard. There's so much he could tell us.
True. If he's willing to talk to us at all. Okay, come this way. Oh, we also have Edie.
Seen a lot of crazy things in my time on the Normandy, Shepard. A talking Reaper, a talking plant, and now a real live talking Prothean. Hell of a thing, waking up to find everything you know is destroyed. But I imagine the chance to get some payback is consolation. Doubt you and I'll ever get a second chance against the Reapers.
That is very true. Chance of them leaving me in a stasis pod for 50,000 years would be pretty slim. Okay. Sing around here. We'll go down to the shuttle bay first.
Don't you dare. They're everywhere. You just get taken too. I can't just sit here doing nothing. Stay with me. Run. Get out of there. You can make it. No, I can't, Steve. But you can. Promise me. I love you. But I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve.
Okay, we'll talk to him about that in a bit. So, this gun did okay.
I'm coming to get you.
Here we have the particle gun. Wow, that's heavy. Massive capacity, massive fire rate. Not much damage. Not as good accuracy. So that should help with the accuracy.
Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve. No, I'm coming to get you.
We go with the extra ammo. I'm gonna try this. It might be terrible. I really hate this weight. But I'm gonna try a laser gun. We could buy it up. I mean,
no, don't.
But I don't know if this is the one I care about.
Don't you dare. They're everywhere. You just get taken too. I can't just sit here doing nothing. Stay with me.
Purchase that.
Run! Get out of there. You can make it. No, I can't, Steve. But you can. Promise me. I love you. But I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve. No, don't.
Okay, we're gonna keep hearing this till we talk to him. So talk to him.
I love you. But I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve. No, don't.
Listening to this over and over again is making
Commander.
me angry.
Sorry. Didn't see you there. This is a recording from Ferris Fields. Months ago. I lost a lot of friends that day. I lost my husband. I grieved. Said goodbye, made my peace.
You watched him get taken?
You were talking to him when the collectors hit?
I was organizing construction at a remote station a few clicks south of the main colony. Robert managed to get outside of the field the collectors put up. Instead of running, he called me.
You should remember that. We'll be nice. You should remember the.
I'm sorry for your loss. He obviously cared a lot about you.
He was afraid I wouldn't let go. But for him, I moved on. Or at least I thought I had. Then the invasion hits. There's no time. And the one thing I grab is this. I mean, what's the point of moving on with your life when everything is going to hell?
Start thinking that way and we've already lost.
Yeah, you're right, but... Well, to be honest, I've never felt as alone as I do right now.
We're friends. I'll be your friend.
You're not alone, Steve. I'm here, anytime you need me.
I appreciate that, Shepard, I really do. But don't worry, Commander. When I'm in that pilot seat, I'm there 100%. I won't fail you.
Well,
it's just the downtime between missions that's hard, you know?
I know.
Okay. We're gonna talk to dude over here, and then we will end the video.
What the hell's up with Edie?
She's found a new home, I guess.
A super hot, sexy home. You take her on a mission, I'm gonna be just a little bit distracted.
Okay. Joker may smack you in the head. What do you think of the previous mission?
You mentioned a mission you had against the collectors. What happened?
Pretty much what I said. Things went foobar and I was one of the few to make it out. You want the rest of the story, you're gonna have to get me really drunk, or
what?
That's about it. Sorry, Commander. Just not interested in talking about that. Next topic?
What's with the nickname?
What's with you and the nicknames?
It's just my way of remembering people. Some people just don't match their names, you know? So, I just give them a new one.
So, I'm a loco, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty crazy, but the shit you've done makes me look sane.
True. How is your state of mind?
You had a hard time leaving Earth. You still want to head back?
Hell yeah. But I get it now. It's not where I'd be most useful. Not yet, anyway.
We'll get back there.
I know. And I'll do whatever it takes to get us there, Commander.
Maybe no more shuttle crashes.
No promises now that I've gotten the taste for it. Besides, I like to keep Esteban on his toes.
Since he brought up Esteban, tell me about Cortez.
I take it you and Lieutenant Cortez know each other.
Yeah, Esteban did a stint on Fel Prime where me and my squad were stationed. I caught up with him on Earth a few months back. He's a good guy. Just don't tell him I said so. It'll go to his head.
Okie dokie. What about your family?
You got family back on Earth?
Yeah, an uncle. Retired military. Got a few cousins I haven't heard from in a while.
You and your uncle close?
Yep. He was the reason I joined the Marines and was about the only good thing in my life after my mom died.
No dad?
He's there. Somewhere. But I'm not sure I'd call him family. Not anymore. I would like to find out how my uncle's doing, though.
Well, hopefully you do. Catch you later.
I'll talk to you later. You bet.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and end this video. We will try out this particle accelerator or particle gun soon. The weight is kind of detrimental, but we'll see what we can do. Oh, we have Miranda. Let's read that. Meet me on the Citadel. I've heard you say at the Alliance. I can only imagine what nonsense they cooked up to keep you there. You should talk and save in person. You can find me and Bay D24. We also have an alert. Alliance officials confirm local resistance movement has successfully pushed Cerberus forces off Eden Prime. Cerberus attacked Eden Prime for reasons that remain unclear and set facilities to occupy the colony, but after constant attacks from a united populace, Cerberus troops retreated. Alliance officials are sending an evacuation transports out to get the colonists off-world before the Reaper forces reach the colony. We owe the victory to the Alliance. Resistance leader Edward Crabbe sent in a prepared statement. People of Eden Prime have always been ready to fight, but Alliance intel gives us tools we need to push those Cerberus bastards off our planet. Many resistance fighters have said they plan to enlist to support the Alliance. Well, that's good to know. And we can go visit Miranda. We are going to go talk to the 3 people up here before we do that, but we'll do that next time. So like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Adios.